Good afternoon to those who listen. It's March 15th, 2024, 12:23 p.m. And this is a video by Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I think it's from today. My sister sent it to me, so I don't know. But it's on there. It says 3 hours ago, even though I know it's more than 3 hours ago. But anyway, he's talking about, I won't go into it all, but he's talking about all these towns and cities in the path of the eclipse. They're calling for states of emergencies and telling residents to stock up with food and water supplies for 2 weeks. We got a couple places where they're bringing in the National Guard. They're bringing in here. Let me let him explain this one little part here.
Behind the scenes as we get ready for this eclipse. I'm going to read you a couple news stories, and I want you to let this stuff sink in a little bit. In Oklahoma,
listen careful.
The National Guard will have guardsmen present for the total solar eclipse on April 8th. 27 members of an elite chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear unit will be housed.
Now, why would they need all of that for an eclipse? It is very strange to me that for an eclipse, they're declaring states of emergencies in all these different cities all around the United States. I've never heard of this ever in an eclipse. The last eclipse in 2017 was a huge deal. There was people all over the country, traveling all over the country, and staying in towns and overloading towns that were in the path. And then there was nothing. I mean, sure, there was a lot of traffic and, a lot of people, congestion and everything. But now they're warning about all this stuff. You might lose power. Well, why would you lose power? And then, the phone services might be down or it might be difficult to make phone calls because they're overwhelmed with all the phone calls. Well, come on now. I don't know. It just seems a little fishy. So I'm just going to throw out a thing again, just in case scenario again, throwing it out there as just an alert, a possibility, not saying it's going to happen, but just in case. What if during this eclipse, the power does go off? Oh my goodness, can you imagine the chaos? Power goes out and it's out. All these people traveled across the country. Some people traveling across the world to go to these places to see this eclipse. And the power goes out, and then you got all these hundreds of thousands of people in different areas where they're not where they don't live, and they're stuck. I'm going to throw in another scenario because it's another possibility too. I did that possibility where maybe there's the the red heifer would be sacrificed right during the eclipse. That would be weird. But what if this, the power goes out, chaos is, people would be freaked out, oh, now we can't get back to our homes. They're stuck in wherever they're at. And then what if these sleeper cells from the people that have been crossing over in our country, they decide to carry out their attacks right then? Could you imagine? I was thinking about traveling. I don't have to travel too far to get closer to the totality. I'm in about 70% here, but I'm thinking maybe it's not a good idea to travel. So I'm just throwing that out there. If you're thinking about traveling, just think about it and pray on it. Because would you want to be in another town, city, far away from your home, and then you're stuck? So I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not saying any of this is going to happen, but it's fishy that all these towns and the government is sending National Guard troops and biological, chemical, and nuclear experts to certain places. Oklahoma City's one of them. I think New York City, we have to worry about that too. Remember the subway system? I think they're expecting a biological attack in the subways. I'm not saying that that's going to happen either, but it's a possibility. So just be alert. Just be alert. And I don't know, this whole eclipse thing is all weird. There's so many other things happening all at the same time. We got the cicadas coming out. We got the possible red heifer sacrifice coming before, at, or a little bit after. The devil comet's going to be there. All the planets are going to be lined up. It's just a crazy situation, and we don't know what's going to happen exactly. So just be alert. Thanks for watching. God bless.